It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure.
Welcome back, F1 Manager family, to another F1 Manager video. Today's video, we're back on our Let's Play account. We're going to be doing Series 8 in the Let's Play account. So we've done all these previous series, and we have finally unlocked Series 8. So we're going to go into Series 8 and fill up these crate slots. And while we're at it, see if we can get a race crate. Alright, so we're going to set up the car. For current drivers are going to be Kimi level 4. And we're going to be using Grosjean level 6. Alright, however guys, Hamilton level 2 is a lot better than Grosjean level 6. So we're going to be rocking with Hamilton level 2 for his high consistency and good overtaking. So we're going to be rocking with Kimi and Hamilton level 2. Alright, until we get our drivers leveled up a bit more to overpower Hamilton. As you can see, none of my drivers are currently better than Lewis Hamilton level 2. None of them. Only thing that they have over Lewis Hamilton level 2 is some tire management, but none of them are good. No Gasly, no Lando Norris, no Grosjean. So we're going to be using Hamilton and Kimi. We're going to be tuning for the fast pit time tune. So make sure you're using your fastest pit time tune for your duels. The pinpoint can be leveled up. Let's do that. Make sure you're using the fastest pit time tunes for your duels. As you know, it is recommended by us to use fast pit time tunes for duels. It's going to increase your win rate tremendously. So make sure you're using your fast pit time tunes in your duels. Alright, so this is currently our fastest pit time tune. Power 46, grip 46, aero 35, reliability at 29, and 2.05 seconds. Alright, so let's go out in Series 8 and get it done. If you like F1 Manager content here on YouTube, subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications, as we do a lot of F1 Manager content. Also remember to leave a like on the video. And yeah, let's get straight into these races. Alright, so we finally found a match. Basically the same amount of flags as us. And we're on the Red Bull Ring. Alright, so for the Red Bull Ring, we're going to be using... let me see the tire management of Hamilton. I know Kimi's tire management is going to give me 4 laps on soft tires on conserve. However, I think Hamilton tire management is going to give me 3 laps. Alright, so it's a wet start. Alright, let me look at the... So yeah, so Hamilton would have given us 3 and Kimi would have given us 4. However, we would be able to get those that 4 lap out of Hamilton. So if it was dry, we were going to go with the soft tires to start, and we're going to conserve for 4 laps and come back to pit. However, it's wet start, so we're going to start off with the boost here. Alright, come on Hamilton, it's in the wet. You're good in the wet. Alright, we're going to keep that boost going for a little. Then we're going to cut down right after this corner. Let's see if Hamilton can get squeezed by. Alright, so no positions. Let's cut down there and let our drivers go into conserve. Let's give Kimi some support as he overtake there. So the key with the fast pit time tune is that you're not aiming to beat the AI cars. You're aiming to beat your rival. and that's the aim of duels. Alright, so this is why I recommend using fast pit time tunes for duels, because you're aiming to beat your rival. Alright, so if their pit time is long, your pit time is really short, when you go to pit, your drivers are going to come out in front, and their drivers are going to get stuck in pit. Alright. So it doesn't matter that we're being overtaken here. As long as he's not on a fast pit time tune like we are, we still have the advantage. You'll see in a minute when we go to pit. Alright, so we're going to boost the 4th lap into pit. So we can start a boost from here with Kimi, start boost from here with Hamilton. As we were conserving for 3 laps, we're going to boost the 4th lap into pit. Got the overtake on our rival in pit there. Cut down Hamilton. Give Kimi a chance to create some distance. Putting those go to pit orders. We need Kimi to get around this car here. He's stuck. Come on, Kimi, you can do it. There he goes, finally getting around. Let's boost now Hamilton into pit as well. And that's what I'm talking about, fast pit time. As you can see, Kimi came out right behind our rival. Almost got out in front of our rival there. But that's alright. So now we're going to be in our boost phase, as we've conserved and have gone to pit. So we're going to go into our boost phase now, and give our drivers an opportunity to overtake the rival. Gasly's doing pretty good defending against Kimi, but Kimi should get around. Alright, so the sun is out, so our pit stop we're going to go back to pit in the 6th. We're going to go back to pit in the 7th. Yeah, in the 7th, as it's a 9-lap race, not an 8-lap. If it was 8-lap, we would have gone back to pit in the 6th. But it's 9 laps, so we're going to go back in the 7th. And then we're going to come back into soft tires, and we're going to boost to the finish from there. Kimi should be able to get around Norris. There he goes, into pit. He went to pit really early there with his Norris. So we're going to go back now to soft tires. He went back to hard tires. Let's cut down Hamilton. Let's keep that boost on Kimi. Let's see if Kimi can get around this car. So we cut the boost on Hamilton to not stock while we're in pit. So he's going to go in there real fast, while Kimi's going to come in real slow behind. So he's getting out at 155. And he's going to get out before Gasly, because we're using the fast pit time tune. So that's the whole reason, the whole purpose of the fast pit time tune. So the technique for the Red Bull Ring here, 9 laps. You want to go for 4 laps, conserve. Alright, 4 laps, conserve. Then you're going to boost for 3 laps, come back to pit in the 7th lap, and boost to the finish from there. Alright, you can go all soft tires. Alright. Or you can go a mixture of hard and soft. Or if you want to use hard tires in the middle, where you're going to be boosting for your 4 laps, it's up to you to select which tires you want to use right there to boost for 4 laps. Alright. Well done. Good luck. Good race. So remember, 4 lap conserve, soft tires. You can go back into hard tires if you want to use hard tires to boost for 3 laps. I would recommend go back to soft tires, boost for 3 laps there, come back into a fresh pair of soft tires in the 7th lap, and boost to the finish from there. Alright. Let's open that. And let's get into our next race. Series 8. So this is basically a guide for Series 8. So if you have Kimi, and if you have Grosjean at level 6, if you have Lewis Hamilton at level 2, he's way better than Grosjean level 6. So make sure you use your Lewis Hamilton level 2 over Grosjean level 6. Alright. However, for Series 7, however, you want to use Kimi with Grosjean. for Monaco, because Monaco requires a lot of tire management to get the job done, while these tracks in Series 8 doesn't really require a lot of tire management. So you can go Kimi and Hamilton in Series 8. Alright, starting off with a boost here. Keep that eye on Hamilton. Alright, Kimi pulled up to 11th. Hamilton took that corner a bit wide. Alright, we're going to cut down here because we want to get 3 laps. Cut down there. As we want to get 3 laps out of our drivers here. And then we're going to use the 3-2-2 now, where we're going to go conserve for 3 laps on soft tires, come back to hard tires, boost for 3 laps, come back to soft tires, and boost to the finish. Hamilton back there in 18. Arrival is on hard tires. His Norris is trying to go around or Kimi. Kimi's defending pretty nice. Let's go. Alright, so we're good for 3 laps. Tire management looking nice on both drivers here to make that 3rd lap, as it's 30% per lap, 33% per lap to get 3 laps. Alright, and we're way above that 33 marker. Kimi now crossing the line at 36. Putting that go to pit order. So we are going to be able to boost our Kimi into pit when we hit that back straightaway. And we will be able to boost Hamilton once we hit that back straightaway as well into pit. Alright, let's boost Kimi from here into pit. Let's let Hamilton just conserve his way into pit, as his tire management is not as high as Kimi. Let's boost him there. He got jammed up. Boosting him into pit. What was that pit time on Kimi? I didn't even notice. Hamilton got blocked in by that number 17 car as he was trying to squeeze out before the AI cars. Alright, so Arrival decides to go to hard tires in his middle set as well. Is he boosting? So he's not boosting his middle set, but we're boosting our middle set. And this technique also provides a lot of undercutting for your drivers. You'll undercut the AI cars a lot, and because you're boosting, you will manage to pull away, create some distance, and get the job done. As you can see, Kimi is already pulled away to 4th place. So this is one of the best techniques I have found for new and old players. This one works great for old players as well. Alright, so this one works awesome on tracks like France, Russia. This technique works pretty awesome on those tracks. We're going to go back to pit now in the 6th, and we're going to go back to soft tires. Lewis Hamilton at 15, taking his time to make his way up through the pack. All the AI cars come into pit, and we're out of there. 149. And that's just a beauty of a fast pit time tune. Let's see if we're gonna get out before Norris does. Right behind Norris, and Norris went in way before us. Went back to hard tires there. Let's give him a well done and a good luck. Kimi now out of fuel on the last lap. As this technique, your drivers will run out of fuel on the last lap. Unless your drivers have a lot of fuel or you're using a boost that gives them extra fuel. They're going to run out of fuel on the last lap with this technique. But they're going to be so far in the lead that it's not going to matter at all. Alright. Let's boost cross the line with Kimi. Here comes Lewis. Let's boost Lewis from there. Can't wait to get my Hamilton up to higher levels on the main account. It's pretty insane. We were lucky to get Lewis Hamilton on the junior account here. And we were saving up our bucks. So when we got him in the shop, he came in our shop. We bought a few parts. Got him up to level 2. And now we are seeing that he's better than drivers like Grosjean that we always recommend in the series. Alright. Let's get into the next race. Straight off the bat. So that flag count is climbing real high. I like to keep my flag count nice and low. I think that's low for our levels. And the next track is USA. I like how the game is switching up the tracks per race. Each race we're getting a different track for the video. Really love that. And once again, the fast pit times tune has done us good. Nice qualifiers here. And once again, you're seeing 2 to 3 from our drivers. So we're going to use the 3-3-2 with hard tires in the middle. Same strategy we just used in the last race. Start off with the boost. After the first corner, you're going to cut the boost off. So your drivers go down into conserve. So they get those 3 laps in. If your driver is saying 2 to 2, you can also get 3 laps. You just need to cut down the boost right after your start. Just count about 3 seconds. As you start off with the boost, you count 1, 2, 3 and then cut the boost off. And let them go into conserve and they will get 3 laps. Alright, Hamilton want to get by Kimi here. Yeah, let's boost Hamilton to get in front. So Kimi can use his defense and hold the rest of the pack. I only hope that little boost that we put on Hamilton don't affect his tire management to get these 3 laps. That's right, we're now at 70%. We need to pass the line at 65 and above. Alright, so 66 and 67 for Kimi. So we're good. We're good for 3 laps. Hamilton got blocked in there and got overtake by 2 cars. That's not good from coming from Hamilton. We're losing a few positions, but that's okay, as we're not necessarily racing against the AI cars. We're racing against our rival, and as long as we're in front of the rival, the AI cars can overtake and do exactly what they want. I just want to make sure that we're in front of the rival at all times. And we are. Our rival is going to go to pit here. Alright, so there we go for the 3rd lap. Go to pit, back into hard tires, in which we're going to be boosting for 3 laps. So we're going to let Hamilton conserve away to the back straightaway, and then we're going to boost him into pit. I don't want to boost him and run him out of tires, so I'm going to time the boost here. Let's boost him from here. Create that little distance that we're going to need. So Kimi don't go into pit and wait. Also with this technique, you're not going to be going into pit with a lot of AI cars. So it's faster to get in and out of pits without being blocked up with this strategy as well, because you're running like a counter strategy to the AI cars. So if they're going to go to pit in the second lap, you're going to go to pit in the third lap. If they're going to go to pit in the fifth or the sixth lap, in the fifth lap, you're going to go back to pit in the sixth lap. All right, so it's not going to be a lot of drivers, AI drivers in the pits at the same time with you, so they block up your car. So this technique is just too awesome, and it gets the job done. As you can see, we're now pulling away, getting around some of these AI cars. Our rival is left in the dust, and that's the power of the fast pit time tune, guys. This is why I always recommend use the fastest pit time tune you can possibly get. Don't worry about the performance. Don't worry about the performance status. Don't worry about the power, grip, reliability, or aero. Just go for the fastest pit time possible, and you'll be fine from there. And there they go, going into pit. Majority of the drivers are going to go to pit now in the fifth lap, while we're going to go to pit in the sixth. Let's put in back our go to pit orders. And now all the cars that are here with us, most of them will come to pit in the sixth as well, so we don't lose too much position going into pit at all. There we go. Always going to be in the pits, mostly by yourself and just like a few AI cars, not a lot, to get you blocked in, get you jammed up. Kimi got blocked in there by that Renault car, but that's okay. Our rival is left in the dust. Awesome points there for our race grade as well. Hamilton doing pretty good in this race, getting the overtakes done, putting in that work. He's now out of fuel. He's going to conserve his way in. As I always say, on the last lap you're going to run out of fuel with this technique, but you will be in so much of a lead that it wouldn't matter at all. And the only way you wouldn't be in a lead with this technique is if your rival is using the same technique as you. That's the only way. Alright, let's boost now. And let's boost Kimi here. Let's cut Kimi down so he doesn't run out of tires. Let's cut down. He's now out of tires across the line. Out of fuel, I should say. Right across the line there. And that's a well done and a good luck. And that's the power of the fast pit time tune with a good strategy. Let's see what we get in this race crate. Alright, we got the Gorilla and we got some Create. Let's go upgrade that Gorilla. +1 power, +1 grip. Nice. Alright. Alright, so this is going to be the final race for the video. We're going to use code word rival for this video, so let me know down in the comments by using code word rival that you've made it to this part of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Didn't we just race with this guy? So we're racing this guy again. And we're back at the Red Bull Ring. And hopefully we get a dry start this time around. So you can see we do the full technique of going for 4 laps and conserve. And coming back into pit into soft tires, going for 3 laps on boost. Coming back into pit into soft tires and boost to the finish. Alright, so it's another wet start. So we're going to use the wet start. We're going to go for 4 laps and conserve. Go back to pit. Oh, it's going to be dry real quick, so we're not going to be able to get 4 laps on these wets. As you see, it's going to be sunny real straight off the bat right away. It's going to be sunny, so that's 2 laps. So we're going to do 2 laps and come back to pit on these wet tires. And we're going to come back into soft tires after 2 laps. So 1 lap should be 50%, and the second lap should be totally dry. Alright, so we got 60% crossing the line. Let's keep that boost on. Keep that boost. Give Hamilton a chance. He's not making any use of the boost. Kimi is making a little use of his boost here. Gaining just 1 position. Let's cut down. Put in our go to pit orders. Go to pit. Go to pit. Let's keep that boost on as we're going to go to pit. Our rivals are on wet tires. They're not going to go to pit. The AI cars are not going to go to pit. So the track is going to dry out. And we're going to be on soft tires. So we should be a lot faster than these drivers on wet tires. So this technique, this is not a technique. This is just me altering the strategy, my strategy, based off of the weather here. So this is not like a technique that you can say go for 2, then do that, do that. This is just me altering my technique here to match with the weather to give me the upper hand. As you can see, my cars are flying because they're on soft tires and the rest of the grid is on wet tires. So we're flying at this point. We're keeping that boost on them. We're gonna create that distance, nice and easy distance here. We're going to go back to pit in the 5th here. Putting those go back to pit orders. Then we're going to cut down at that point. But for now, we're just overtaking and making up a lot of points. Awesome. So that's how you play weather. If you want to play the weather. That's why you need to pay. We need to pay attention to the weather. And know what the AI cars will do. And what what we should do to counteract them. Alright, so now we can cut down to conserve for 4 laps. We're going to conserve for the remaining 4 laps here. We're not going to go back to pit. We're going to conserve for the remaining 4 laps. So whatever. Did you guys see the track? Rain is falling in the graphics. It was raining a while ago in the graphics on the track. However, the track is dry. That's just crazy. Track is dry, 100% dry, and we took totally advantage of the cars, of the AI cars, for a rival. We really took advantage, going back to pit in the 2nd there into soft tires, and then boosting for that 3 laps. We really took advantage. So now we're just conserving for 4 laps. Into the finish. That weather would be really crazy if it was in a GP, and that's what happened to the weather. That would have been really, really crazy. We're now out of fuel on our last lap. And as you can see, we've managed to conserve for 4 laps on these soft tires. Even Lewis Hamilton, that says 2 to 3. we managed to get 4 laps on conserve. So they would have made it into pit. Hamilton would have run out of tires in the pit lanes, and he would have made it to pit. Then you want to boost for 3 laps, come back to pit in the 7th, and go back to a fresh pair of soft tires and boost to the finish. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Really appreciate you guys 100%. Remember to leave code word rival down in the comments so I know that you made it to this portion of the video. And that's going to be it for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.